I love the smell of some good trees. It's been honestly quite some time since I've done a cooking video, and right now I'm in a bit of a different kitchen setup. I am currently at my parents' house celebrating the holidays with them, and I thought there's really no better place to do a cooking video because I have unlimited access to so many kitchen appliances that I'll probably never buy for myself. So here we are. Last night I was scrolling through the Tasty app because that's just what I do, and I came across these super cute little snowflake cookies, a little winter wonderland action, and they ended up being vegan, which is perfect because everything that I've cooked on this channel is vegan. So let's keep it going. They're vegan sugar cookies. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, except a little bit different because I don't have a snowflake shaped cookie cutter, but that's fine. We're gonna be making holiday edition vegan sugar cookies. If I'm being honest, the only dessert I've ever mastered, and I say that loosely because you never really know what you're gonna get with me, are chocolate chip cookies. I've never made sugar cookies before ever. So we're gonna see how this goes. Also, I'm making everything from scratch. The frosting, the cookie batter, everything is coming from these hands. So let's get started. Really out of character for me, but I actually got all of the ingredients ready. So the first step of this recipe is to preheat the oven to 350, and my mom already did that because she's an angel. Already on to the second step. In a large bowl, I have that. In a large bowl, cream together the sugar and coconut oil with an electric hand mixer until fluffy. I am just beyond words because I get to use an electric hand mixer today and I'm so excited. Okay, half a cup of sugar. Welcome to the stage, sugar. Half a cup. We got it. I almost forgot when measuring, you're supposed to slice it off, so you best believe that's what I'll be doing today. What do you do when the cup doesn't fit? In she goes. Coconut oil. So we need 3/4 cup of coconut oil. So that's gonna be 3 of these bad boys. Coconut oil smells so good, but every time I put it in my hair, it doesn't do anything for me. 1 cup. I really want to make an ASMR cooking video. I found one the other day, and it was so satisfying. Okay, last squab. And now we mix. This is the moment that I have been waiting for. I'm so excited. Everybody, our electric mixer, give her a round of applause because she's gonna be doing all the work today. I don't know what these are called. We're gonna call them the beats. 1 beat in. I wasn't expecting that much power. Whoa. Does that look fluffy? It says stir until fluffy. Okay, next up, add vanilla and salt and stir with a rubber spatula to combine. 1/2 teaspoon kosher salt. In she goes. 1.5 tablespoons vanilla extract. Now this is how you know I'm at home, because my mom has real vanilla extract, not the fake stuff I buy. So I really want to see if this actually makes a difference. You'll never catch me paying full price for vanilla extract, but cheers. 1.5 teaspoons. I almost put 1.5 tablespoons. So that's these 2. 1. Okay, I guess that's done. Sift the flour and baking powder into a medium bowl. Hello, flour. 2 cups of flour. This is gonna be our sifter, so kind of fancy, if you ask me. Okay, well, here's 1 cup of flour, And I'm gonna dust that off like the good little baker I am. Now I'm pouring it into my, into my sifter. This is all sifting is, right? You're just tapping it, patting the puss. Why do people do this? Isn't it all just the same thing? Okay, now I'm gonna add in my second cup. All these white powders, Okay, now that that's all done sifting away, it says to gradually add this into that. I don't do gradual, I do all or nothing, but I guess I'll listen. And then you just stir it in, I guess. Wow, this looks just like dough. Okay. It's like very dry. Hoping that's what we're going for, because if not, I'm already parched just looking at it. Gradually add the non-dairy milk and stir until a crumbly dough forms. What happens if we already have a crumbly dough? That's what our dough looks like. It's looking pretty crumbly to me. 5 tablespoons unsweetened non-dairy milk. So for our milk today, we got a blend of almond and coconut milk. I've never had this mixture or combination before. I love coconut milk, not the biggest fan of almond milk, but we'll see how this goes. Whoops, there's one. Okay, and now this is where things get absolutely bonkers, because I will be using my hands to form the dough. First we have to flour this so it won't stick. It says to knead the dough into a ball. It's time to get these boys baked. It says to bake them for 10 to 12 minutes, but I kind of like my cookies raw. So I'm going to be baking them for 9 minutes, and I'm gonna see how they are feeling. And if they need more time, then I will give them that. I just feel like cookies burn so easily, and I am in no way a crunchy cookie kind of girl. I like them to be mushy, gushy. These look so cute, wow. They are a little bit wet, so I don't really know what to say about that. I mean, good for them, but are they supposed to be? I bet you thought we were done. No. While the cookies are baking, I'm going to be making our icing. Sift powdered sugar into a large bowl. Add vanilla and some of the water. Whisk until smooth, adding more water. Okay, 3 cups of powdered sugar. That is quite a lot of powdered sugar, but here she is. Come on, girl, you can do it. This is like very sticky. Sticky icky. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I was supposed to sift it. Does sifting and not sifting make a large difference? Because if so, then I ruin the icing. 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. And it says that I need 4 tablespoons of water. I'm gonna start off with 2. 2 tablespoons of water. And now it says we whisk. Why is it lumpy? It's coming together, oh my gosh. It's time. They're so cute. I think they're done. While the cookies are cooling, it's time to finish the icing. We've got our white icing, but I have food coloring, so I'm just gonna spoon some out. Ooh. Whoa, looks like slime. Blue for, I don't know. Ew, it smells. And now we decorate. The decorative portion kind of got away from me a little bit. In the tasty video, they have those piping bags and everything just comes out so beautifully. I was using like a rounded spatula, so it's not the neatest, but it'll do. Those were really easy to make. They smell very coconut infused, so if you're allergic to coconut or you hate coconut, I don't think this will be the cookie for you. And so now I guess there's nothing else to do but taste my creation. I guess I'll try a Christmas tree. Wish me luck, I'm kind of nervous. Cheers. Okay. It's good if you like coconut. It tastes like an Almond Joy without the chocolate. I'm not mad at it. I am mad at my decorative skills though. Those need work. That completes this episode of Cooking with Dee. I have so many dishes to do. I think I'm gonna go do that now. I hope you enjoyed, and if you somehow, some way feel inspired enough to make this, get ready for some coconut. I hope you try this and you think it's yummy. I don't think I would make these again though. It's just not the flavor I need in a cookie, personally. You win some, you lose some. Maybe I should cook something salty and savory next. I'm kind of over baking. Thank you so much for watching. Love you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.